if you're too busy doing that where you can't focus on the things that got you to where you're at, then the thing that you're best at is going to start to suffer as a result.
For the rugged. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Miguel. Welcome to the channel, and if this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I like to talk about all things business, marketing, sales funnels, and self-development related. And on this particular video, I'm going to be telling you when or whether you should actually work with someone else in order to have them do all of your marketing for you, or do your ads for you, or anything that you may be considering on whether or not you want to have someone take on that part of your business, or should you learn how to do it yourself instead in order to save money, basically. Now, it's actually very simple in terms of making this decision. It comes down to a couple of things, and this is going to fall heavily in line with my outsourcing video, but someone asked me this question in a very specific way, which I think requires a bit of a different answer. Should you learn this stuff on your own, or should you have someone else just completely take it on for you? I don't believe that you should outsource anything that you don't know yourself at least a little bit, or at the very least, if it comes down to a time thing. So a lot of my clients sort of just like, the way that it happens is it's like, if they've never worked with anyone else, it's like, all right, fuck it, I trust you. Like it comes, like that's basically what it comes down to. The way I would approach it in those cases, because like you don't want to like put your potential business on hold just so you can learn this stuff. So what would you do? Say, yes, I would like you to do it, but I would like you to explain everything it is that you have going on, explain everything it is that we're going to be doing as we're doing it, so I understand the entire process. And then as we move forward, you'll have to explain a lot less to me, because I'll just understand what it is that's going on. Maybe not to the degree that you understand it, but at the very least I have an idea. So that's what you want to do. That's the one caveat that I would say, is you want to have an idea of what's going on so that you're able to have an eloquent back and forth with the person it is that you're working with. That is the main thing I would say. So in terms of whether or not you should have someone else do it, I think the answer is always going to be yes. If your goal is to either build a huge business, so if your goal is, I want to build a massive company and I want to be at the head of it, yes, everything should be off your plate. All you should be doing is strategizing, having meetings, and setting up deals. At some point, that is where you're going to want to be at if you're in that role. If you're in the other role, so the other people that watch my channel, if you are an influencer and you're wondering, damn, should I just like learn how to do all of this myself and just hoard all the money? Like that sounds cool. For influencers, I would say the answer is you should get everything and anything off of your plate, so the only thing you're worrying about is content creation. The one thing I know that a lot of YouTubers struggle with is letting someone else edit their videos. That's probably like one of the hardest things for them to let go of control of. But I would say you should try and get everything off your plate, so the only thing you have to do is basically live your life and create content, because someone else may not be able to get the little nuances in the editing that you're able to do, because it's your art, you're obviously the best at it because you've been able to get to the place that you are now. But if you can find someone else who's able to increase your output, and even if they do it not quite as good as you, it's still worth having someone else do that. And for the simple fact that you're able to do more now. If you look at the amount of content that Gary Vee, Grant Cardone, Simon Sinek, Tom Bellew, just naming a couple of the top people who are creating a bunch of videos, the only reason they are able to have that kind of output is because they have a team of people who are just handling that for them. So all they have to do is, hey, turn on the camera for me. All right, cool. I need you to edit that. I would like this, and this in it. All right, you turn on this other camera. We're about to shoot another video. You guys handle that. I want that up tomorrow. That's the amount of power that you have when you're able to take the editing off of your shoulders. You have extensions of yourself, and then you're able to get stuff done much faster. And it's the same for all of the business stuff, and even more so. For whatever reason, a lot of people assume that this learning all the business stuff is very easy. It's not hard, but it's not something that's like, oh, I can just pick that up and do that. But it's one of the things that it's like any other skill. You have to spend large amounts of time learning, perfecting the craft, and doing as much studying and implementation as possible. If you're too busy doing that where you can't focus on the things that got you to where you're at, then the thing that you're best at is going to start to suffer as a result. So back to the main question of this video, should you have someone else do it or should you learn how to do it yourself? The answer is always going to be learn a little bit and then get that off your plate as fast as possible. I know a little bit about editing. I know a little bit about the creative shit. I do none of it as far as I possibly can. I do the thumbnails for my videos just because it's a little fun. Even though they don't turn out amazing, I kind of just like fucking around inside of Photoshop. So that's one of the things where it's like, oh, I'm not that good at it, but I just kind of like doing it. You'll have those things as well. So just keep that in mind. But in terms of like all the business stuff, unless your goal is to be amazing at ads or sales funnels or anything like that, unless that is your goal, then that should be off your plate immediately. Unless your goal is to be the best video editor you could possibly be, the fucking just top echelon, that should be off of your plate immediately. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you learned anything, I ask that you hit that like and subscribe button. And if there's anything else you would like to learn on this channel, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. And I like to go through the comments. I like to make videos about them, so please do that. So until next time, peace.